I feel the love. I feel the love. Greetings to my wonderful people of All Saints West and to the lovely people of Antigua and Barbuda. I want to say I love you. Greetings to the political leader of the United Progressive Party, the future Prime Minister of this country, the Honorable Harold Lovell. But we are in SeaView Farm, so I welcome one and all to All Saints West. This is my home, and they say home is where the heart is. So All Saints West, you have my heart. I will say it again, we must always stand on the side of righteousness, truth, and honesty. We cannot be like this corrupt and wicked Labour Party. All they focus on is self-enrichment. Wicked set of people. They don't focus on the enrichment of our people. Their self-enrichment schemes have left this country broke. The people of this country, we were left to suffer in this pandemic by a wicked government with Michael Brown and Gaston Brown. They said no stimulus for our people when all other Caribbean countries was giving their people stimulus. This government left their people hungry. They left us carting water on our heads. And it's so bad that even now we can't even have a good fire truck to out a fire in this country. That is a shame. So labor rights, Christian-minded people, independent voters, serious-minded Antiguans and Barbudans, we cannot vote against our own interests. A vote for Captain E-Books, that missing in action representative, that self-enricher, is a vote for this dishonest and wicked to the people Antigua Barbuda Labour Party. It is a vote against yourself. It is a vote against your children and your family's future. When people show you who they are, people, you better believe them. Michael Brown abandoned us for years in this constituency. His first term, okay, he say he was studying to better himself. And while it is wrong for him to be running the ministry, getting a salary, never here to run that ministry, the people said to him, you know what? Okay, you're bettering yourself, we're giving you another chance. You give him another chance, and what he do? He abandoned us again. He missing in action for 8 long years. And now he starts showing face because election talk in the air. But we don't know how he be. He get our vote and he desert us. So we telling him, now vote for you again. This government, they think so low of our people. In 2014, they promised us that water will flow from our pipes in 14 days. 8 years later, we still can't get water in our pipes. 96 months later, people house are burned down. They're losing all their belongings. Lives and livelihoods at threat. And no fire truck to put out the fire. This is how Michael Brown and Gaston Brown want our people to live. My people, your house could be next. God forbid, my house could be next. It is not right. So my labor rights, Christian-minded people, independent voters, serious-minded Antiguans and Barbudans, on election day is one choice. We're voting for Anthony Smith. Because it's Anthony Smith for you, Anthony Smith for me, Anthony Smith for every single body. This government, they don't love us. They tear gas our children, our elderly, for a peaceful protest. And now again, they want to act like they love us because they look in vote. It will not stand. Antiguans must never forget what they did to us on that day. This wicked government lied to us. They took our freedom of choice. They said no one would be forced. Then guess what? They came with the ultimatum. Vaccinate or starve. Vaccinate or get out of our schools. They threatened our fundamental survival as humans. And now they want to play them care. We're not going to forget them. It took people hundreds of years to fight to choose. And this government in 2 terms took away our freedom of choice. Our children's education in peril. 2 years we're in this pandemic. They're suffering with online learning. After Captain eBooks and this government, they spend 70 million plus on eBooks. Teachers are stressed. Parents are stressed. Students are stressed. And I say, it is wickedness of the highest order. And I don't know how some of them sleep at night. Captain eBooks, I hope you'll listen. Because All Saints West people will not forgive you for that wicked and selfish plan to spend over $70 million on eBooks. It's on your back. My people, real help is on the way. The team to redeem is on the way. Employment opportunities are coming. Consistent running water is coming. Come election day, there's no other choice but the United Progressive Party. The political party to save our country. The political party to build back our country. The UPP is the right choice. Anthony Smith is the right choice. Harold Lover is the right choice. A vote for the UPP is a vote for your interests and your children's future. We are promoting entrepreneurship where individuals are given the opportunity to run their own business, to operationalize their own ideas into money-making ventures. And young people, ain't worry, because we aren't going to send DC here to push down our business. We're going to help to build and finance your dreams. Pensioners, y'all be hopeful. You made your mark in this country. I built this country. You did your time, and you should be respected and paid on time. Private sector, be hopeful. Real strategic help is on the way. We're coming to support you to build a robust economy, to take care of our people. And it's high time we develop our private sector. Because if the private sector is developed and expanded how it should, it will take the burden off of the government and our public sector. My Caribbean brothers and sisters, I want to say, I love you. The UPP love you. We're coming to support you. Yeah, man. We're coming to support you. We're coming to build a better country for all of us. But if you allow Michael Brown and Gaston Brown to mash up this country, you're mashing it up for you and you're mashing it up for your children. Don't let them fool you with their amnesty. They're going to whoop you with the high work permit fees again. And again, my main desire, it is to provide opportunities for the people in my constituency. I know the hardship that we're enduring now is from them wicked government policies. Yes, there was an economic setback, but Gaston Brown and his government, they are responsible for the wars in this country and the lack of proper development. There are areas in my constituency without running water. Montrula, Renfrew, Clarks Hill, Sparta SeaView Farm, Freeman's Village. And when I say no water now, I'm not just talking that the pipe is off. They don't have planted pipes. What kind of development is that for 2022? It is not good enough. And I want to tell Jojo Aparicio, I hear his cry on the radio for water. And I'm telling him, with Anthony Smith and a UPP government, We will deliver running water in that area. We must create a path in this country. So even if you start at the bottom of the ladder, you can climb to the top. We must help poor people climb to the top. We must give everybody a chance to succeed in this country. And that is my mantra. And that is what I will be pushing in a UPP government. But you know, I am told at times we have to be careful when we release in our plans. And you know why? Because a bunch of copycats them be. However, I have to drop a few tonight. I want to develop entrepreneurship at a level that our people can benefit and empower themselves. We need to create finance and subsidy for our young people, guaranteed by the government. We also have to educate and train our people in the world of business. And these programs have to be linked to the schools. Our overall educational program must be developed, and the UPP is already working on these plans. We need to create policies in this country to protect young businesses. We must buy local first. So I simply tell you, Kentucky got to buy chicken local before they go abroad. I also want to focus heavily on sports. We need to be playing cricket, football, basketball, tennis, netball, and even baseball in our communities. Although I want us to focus on some senior teams, we have to put the emphasis on our youth. Properly structured programs. Everyone can't work in a bank or run their own business, but there are youths in our community with great sporting abilities that we need to connect to professional sporting bodies. Look, if a player gets a professional contract, we're talking millions of dollars. And you know, we have talented sportsmen and women in our communities. Look, the best cricketer this world ever see come from Antigua and Barbuda. We cannot want more example that our people can make it on a professional level. Sports also present an opportunity for your education. My nephew Janaya Oscar from this community here, he's benefiting from one of these programs. He played sports for this community and this country, and he is now receiving a university education from sports. It is high time we take sports serious. I also believe strongly in agriculture. We need to be able to feed ourselves in this country. And if COVID-19 did not teach this government the importance of food security, my people, nothing else will teach them. We need to be able to feed ourselves. We need large local farms, not to send food to China, like what mean Jonas say. I'm a number brother serpent go whoopee come election day. We need large farms to produce food locally with the prospects to then export. We need to establish major chicken farms for eggs, meat, major goat farms, major pig farms. And the UPP is already working on these plans. And if we are serious about food security, my people, I'm telling you, these things are a must. And this can also help us to cut down the cost of living from all this food that we import. And I tell you, my people, these things aren't hard to do now. But it takes a government that cares. And it takes a government that can plan and execute properly. Our tourism needs some help too. We need all-year tourism. We need tourism all year round. It shouldn't be seasonal. Countries like St. Kitts, they have tourists all year round. But what we need here is a proper marketing strategy and to cater for a variety of markets. It is time to move this country forward. We are working on these plans. We need to manage APUA better. We need to find the money to complete the overhaul of the pipes and modernize the system for the water lines, the electric lines, and fiber optic lines. One thing that upset me with this government, right? They collected billions and billions from CIP. And my people, I'm telling you, couple 100 million out of that, we would have consistent running water. We could have fiber optic throughout this country. It's joke they're making with our lives and the development of this country, my people. My constituents, I want you to know, I hear you cry. My people of Freeman's Village, look, I want to tell you, we are going to repair the Freeman's Village playing field and make it into a first-class family venue. It's time for night football reach back to Freeman's Village. I used to walk as a youngster from SeaView Farm to Freeman's Village for watch night football. It hurts me that y'all can't even play sports on the field. And when we finish with the development of that field, I am going to seek the buy-in from the community to rename that field the Ralston Otto playing field. Otto, we want to give you your flowers. I want you to know we are praying for you. Continue to be strong, because your contribution in sports, in your community and this country, it will not be forgotten. In SeaView Farm here, we're going to do everything and acquire that Jehovah's Witness building. We might have to do some adjustments, but what we want to do is make it into a 24-hour community clinic to serve All Saints West and surrounding communities. We also want to put a 24-hour pharmacy for our people. It's time to take the pressure from All Saints Clinic and Mount St. John's. And we have plenty good plans. That area is so central that when we get that, go store some fire trucks and some of the ambulance there so they can get to destination quicker. My people of All Saints West, I tell you now, I have plenty more plans. Plenty more plans. But I can't give them all, because them are copycats. And as I said, this is just a start. And these ideas, they came from consultation with our people and our team. We have ideas for Bang Dog. I hear this one. I have ideas for Bang the Top Dog. So again, I say, vote for your interest, people. Vote for your children's future. Vote for the UPP, the right choice. Vote for Anthony Smith, the right choice. Vote for the team to redeem, the right choice. I want to say thanks for listening. I love you, and we're having a good night.